Hey guys, and welcome back to my channel. So I know it's been about 2 weeks ever since my last upload, and I usually aim to have 2 videos up every single week. So I try to do Wednesday and Saturdays, but over this past 2 weeks it's just been crazy around here. Motherhood has gotten very hard. Now that Aiden is crawling, standing up, he's like on the verge, seriously on the verge of just starting to walk, and he's only 8 months. So he turned 8 months yesterday and he's getting ready to start walking from what I can tell. So I don't know, it's just been a crazy time around here. So I have a load of laundry to fold, and I thought I'd just go ahead and pick up the camera and do a little life update, chit chat, fold with me if you will. So let's go ahead and get started with this load of laundry. Okay, so grab myself some water in this Starbucks cup, and yeah, like I said, over the past 2 weeks there's a lot that has been happening. I've mentioned previously that Aiden was teething, he was being very clingy. So he is just wanting to be by my side. He wants me to hold him all day. And even Jose, if he tries to hold him, he will cry. So he's like having some type of separation anxiety, I believe. And I don't know, it's just been crazy. And on top of that, he hasn't really been sleeping a whole lot. So what we've been doing these past few weeks is trying to sleep train him, because it just got to the point where I just need to get a good night's rest, and I also need to be able to get something done, because I also have to tend to Kailey, so I can't really just, you know, hold Aiden all day long, even though that would be amazing if I could do that, and I would love to, but it's just not realistic. I also have to take care of the house, get food ready. On top of that, I'm trying to do, you know, YouTube here, so it's just a whole lot. And I got to the point where I think I was just stretching myself too thin, and I honestly just didn't want to pick up the camera, because the only times I could actually do that was when the kids went to sleep. But then by then I was already super tired and just wanted to go to sleep myself. So we just had to figure out something with their sleep schedules. Kailey also dropped her nap, so now she's not napping in the day. We've been trying to do quiet time so that she can have a little time to herself and I can have some time to myself, because I don't know who needs it more, her or me. But fact of the matter is that we both need it. So that's what we're trying to work on now. And Aiden has been on this sleeping training or sleep program thing for like a week now, and he's doing good overnight. He's to the point where he has his bedtime routine. We can put him down around like 6:45, 7 o'clock. And then for the most part, he'll sleep through the night and then wake up early at 6 in the morning. And he's just not knowing how to put himself to sleep during the day. So like for nap times, he really does just refuse to take them. He's been protesting. And since he's already standing up and all of that, it's just been more of a struggle. Had we probably started this earlier, where we could just leave him laying there. So it's been pretty hard to try to sleep train him, because obviously even though you want to do gentle sleep training and whatever, there's some crying involved, and it's just tough to hear your little baby cry and know that if you were to go get them, they're gonna be just fine and they're gonna stop crying. But then at the same time, you don't want to hinder their process of learning how to self-soothe, and in the long run it's better for them to just learn how to go to sleep on their own, and it's just better for everyone. So oh yeah, I haven't mentioned he also moved into his room, so now he's sleeping in there. So it's just been crazy around here, and I don't know, I don't think I take change and all that too well, because on top of this coronavirus and everything, I just got too stressed out. I don't know, I try to do my best, but I've always just been the perfectionist, and I have like anxiety if things don't get done how I want them to get done, when I want them to get done, and just not being able to clean the house as much as I want to. I've always been that type of clean freak. As you guys know, I do a lot of cleaning motivation here on my channel, so just having a messy house, and on top of that, hearing crying babies and knowing that it's just a stressful time. I can't really leave the house and just go, I don't know, do whatever, go to Target or just wander around the stores or do some kind of activity. then that's just a lot. And I think just everything just accumulated, and maybe I passed on some of the stress to Aiden, because since I am breastfeeding, I don't know, he's literally probably taking the stress through my breast milk. I don't know, which that then leads to me having some kind of mom guilt. And life is hard, you guys. Motherhood is hard. Back when I had Kailey and it was just her, I just had one kid, I thought everything was, for the most part, pretty easy. Even though she was like a diva slash princess from day one, she wanted things her way. But then now when you have a toddler running around that you have to take care of, and you also have a little baby, it's just hard to do. I know a few months back, maybe, I never answered this, I asked over on my Instagram that I was going to do a Q&A, so for you guys to send me any questions you had or topics or whatever. And I remember getting a question, or I don't know, but about whether it's harder to go from 1 to 2 kids or from 0 to 1. And honestly, from 1 to 2 kids is just crazy, especially if they're close in age. So Aiden and Kailey are just a week short of being 2 years apart. And even though I love it and I love the interaction, the relationship between Kailey and Aiden, because they just love each other so much, it's amazing to see and everything. But on parents, as a mom and everything, it's just really hard to try and tend to both of them when they're going through different stages. And especially, like I said, now Aiden wants to be hugged and he's very clingy all day, because probably the teething, because now he has 2 teeth, like clearly visible. You can see on the bottom 2 teeth that they're already popping through. But yeah, what was I saying? Oh yeah, so it's very hard to try to take care of both of them, sleep train Aiden. Kailey wants to play and be loud, so he's trying to go down for a nap and she's making noise, because I mean, she's a toddler, she wants to play, and now she's not taking her nap, so there's not a whole lot of quiet time there. And it's just crazy. If you guys have 2 kids out there, you probably can relate how stressful and crazy things can be. But I am not complaining, and I hope this does not sound like I am complaining. It's just the reality of things. Everything has just become like harder to do. I remember before having kids, like I said, I am a clean freak. Clean every single day, like multiple times a day sometimes. And now it's just, I'm lucky if I'm able to do a whole house cleaning once a week. I mean, I try to clean here and there, but it's just not very realistic right now. I just try to do as much as I can, but you clean up one thing and then in 2 seconds it's back to how it was because of the kids. But yeah, that's just where we've been at. And then on top of that, we also have something pretty exciting for us coming our way, and you guys will be a part of it. So hopefully this week we can finalize it, but we've just been waiting on that so I can share with you guys. It's been a long time coming, but with all this COVID-19 thing, you know, it has just delayed everything. So hopefully we can share this with you guys here soon, because it's something pretty exciting. But yeah, that's just where we've been, and I realized I'm not doing a whole lot of folding here, just some talking. Oh, and like how I was saying about like just the mom guilt and everything, just wanting to go to sleep at night and thinking like, okay, I could have done this better, why didn't I do this, or this, that, or the other. You know, it never fails for you to have some kind of mom guilt. And I just want to do the best for my kids, do the best for them, be the best mom I can be. And I just felt that at the time everything was just going on very stressful. I was pretty much stressing myself out about trying to do everything and not being able to accomplish it. So I was like, you know what, I'm just not even going to try to film these days because it's just too much. I just can't. But I obviously want to keep doing YouTube. I want to keep growing my channel, so I'm going to do this. I just don't know if I'll be able to have my 2 videos up every single week. I will do my very best, but there's no guarantee, because I'm just going to take it easier on myself, at least for the time being, while it gets a little bit easier. with things around here. So yeah, that was a little life update. I hope I wasn't super all over the place, because sitting down and talking, my mind is just going in 5 million different directions, just at 1,000 miles an hour. I'm trying to fold things, talk to you guys, and just, it's always like this. It never fails, 5 million things at a time. So I hope you guys enjoyed. I hope this was not all over the place. Please excuse my lack of videos in the past few weeks, but that's reality. I'm going to try and do my best. And my camera is blinking that it's about to run out of battery, so I need to hurry up and do this. So thank you guys for watching. I really appreciate every single one of you who gives these videos a like, leaves me a comment, every single one of you who has subscribed. And if you're new here, I would love to have you. So consider hitting that subscribe button if you guys would like to follow along in our journey. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you in the next one. Bye guys.